Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got long war ahead of us today. Ooh, maybe a dangerous one today, so we'll see if we can make some progress, gain some corpses, gain some experience, and however we decide to end it, end up alive. That's the goal for today. We'll see if we can make it happen against this landed transport here in March of all things, and we'll see how it goes. We got some tough enemies that can show up on these things, so we'll find out. Yeah, that's the hope, and that's the idea. Nightmare, no gambles. We try to play it as safely as we know how, and any sign of trouble we bail, because we're up against what, 30 to 39 aliens on a landed transport, something like that. Oh, that's just the worst temptation. But you're right, it makes no sense to push for meld. Even it really doesn't make sense to push for meld, because if we did somehow get lucky and defeat this thing, we would get more resources than that meld canister would ever give us. So yeah, there's no reason to push it that much. Hey Werner, how you doing? Good to see you. We'll cross our fingers for ourselves here on this mission, and for you on your little trip to the restroom. We hope nothing befalls you on that voyage of yours. Hope then. Hello, hello. So, tell me, have you had a chance to break in the new graphics card a little bit yet? I'll be curious to hear about it. Oh, totally make sure it's safe. Totally. And odds are I won't be going anything. Oh, just not that much, just your usual. Okay. So far. But you don't get a, yeah, you're working on getting it all set up. I think you still had some things that had to happen. What, I can't even remember, Wi-Fi wise or something like that. Hey Gleaser, always happy to have you lurking around in here. That's always a good thing. It's a good sign. Hope you do well on your stream today also, Gleaser. What are you playing today? This is a rare Sunday one for me. I stuck it in because I'll be gone for a while. Oh, and that's 3 night shifts in a row. Oh, that's always like, you know, it's like that game that you've been waiting for. They finally decide to release, and your schedule has you working those kinds of shifts. Oh, Jagged Alliance 3. Cool. Very good. Very good. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness, that game, it's the same thing as when that game you've been hoping to play gets released, and then you've got 5 days in a row, or even 3, anything bad in a row that limits your ability to play that game, because you're just itching to do it. You're just itching to do it when it's brand new. Yeah, Nightmare, back on the canisters. Yeah, we'll have some motion trackers. Hopefully, I think I'm planning to try and bring 2. We'll just have to see. So, you know, if I could safely motion track and find out something safe. But, you know, with that many enemies, they're wandering around, they're doing stuff, and we just got to be careful. Especially if that canister pulls us out of any kind of cover position. Yeah, you know... It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, the key is leaving a path to get the hay out if things don't quite go as we hope. That's pretty much what it's all about. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and all that good stuff, and hope we can make it happen here. Oh, top of the hour. Thank you. Let's get over to the game. And as usual, I keep it in the situation room so the game doesn't pan away. Yeah. And then half the battle of a new release is figuring out which time zone that release is supposed to be for. Sometimes they make it easy to understand. Sometimes gaming companies make it, you know, you got to get the abacus out to figure out when it's releasing. But anyway, let's get back out here. There's nothing we really have to look at in here. Basically, what we need to do is get out there. And one thing I noticed, I have two, because I checked out who I'll be able to do here, is I'm gonna let some time go by because I have two more soldiers, two more operatives that I'll be able to make available for this mission. So I just have that many more choices to go, and we will cross our fingers that I can come up with a solid team here. And so let's just advance the timer. Okay, we got Marcus Joy back, no longer fatigued. And Kibo Motarasu is back and available. It doesn't mean any of those two I'm going to pick, but they're available, and I just wanted everybody available that I could possibly have without worrying about double fatiguing. I still might, because I'm not sure if we have a gunner available, and a gunner could be critical, being able to lock down with a little suppression here. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So it's a really tough map. I happen to know this one. You land in this little stream here. The only full cover usually that's provided is the UFO itself. So, you know, the angles of that full coverage usually is not amazing. And we're going to be battling with a lot of half cover. So we'll see how this works. We shall see how this works. Now, one, I knew right away when I looked at the barracks before going that I was going to be taking. We will have Rick Hunter, and we're going to see if we can't rickroll these aliens. That's why we're bringing him along, because of his new nickname. And we're going to see if we can't rickroll the aliens here. And make something really good happen here. And the other thing I decided I'm going to bring on this, and that is Thunder 1. Because this is also what I'm thinking, is if things go south and things go bad, I'm more than fine, if we have to, sacrificing Thunder 1 to delay them so everybody else can get out. Because I think to repair Thunder 1, it's like just 20 space bucks, 20 credits or something like that. It's not expensive to repair a damaged Thunder. But if we pull out, I'm wondering, maybe I have to build a whole new one. Who knows? Because I've never done this before. I guess we'll find out. Because technically then we're not taking it. But technically if we abort and pull out, we're not getting the alien carcasses, but we do. So we'll see how that works. Because if I do abort, if I killed any aliens, I do get the benefit of that experience, and I do get their carcasses, the bodies, the dead aliens come home with us. So I'm gonna assume that's just the way the game works, and the way, it's probably too hard to program anything differently for the modding team, or I'm sure for Long War they would have changed that. But we'll see. We'll find out. But that's assuming if things go bad. So let's take a look. This is what we have. We have Kibo Motarasu, and I was waiting for Kibo, thinking grenades, especially if we're dealing with chrysalid pod or two. But then I'm also looking, Kibo, you're weak, and for a long mission like this, having somebody with less hit points, I think I'm leaning towards survivability a little more than that. So I'm thinking, let's get a Rocketeer in this spot, and he's our highest health Rocketeer, Jay Robinson. And then I'm thinking, let's get our best infantry, so we have some kind of a shooty thing. And Ernst Ecobot with 6 HP versus Marcus Joy at 4. Aim-wise, they're practically the same also. So we're gonna go that. Marcus Joy has better will, but that's not hideous. So EcoBot is our infantry, gets the nod. That's what I'm thinking. No, I don't have any other engineers. I don't. In fact, Kibo, yeah, and Kibo doesn't have Sapper anyway, so you know, cover destruction might not be in the well. The only cover destruction we'll have comes from the rockets. So we do technically have some cover destruction. And it'll just come in the form of rockets. What can I say? And I'm thinking, Werner, I was going to bring him, but also a little squishy. And this is a, we have the potential to get sandwiched with the enemies coming from both sides. And I think I'm just leaning towards hit points. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Nefertiti and a shotgun. I don't mind an extra shotgun, even though this is just a medic, but I would like an extra shotgun for chrysalids. That doesn't bother me. And Nefertiti comes with hit points, and we could look at making even more adjustments there. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to have to double fatigue if I want a gunner. Because suppression can save our behinds too, locking somebody down. Alan Davies, 6 hit points, good aim. I think you're getting a call. And there's another engineer on one of those promotions, so let me just clear thunder for the moment, just so we can compare. I think Lucia at 4 hit points. Eric McDonald would be an assault. Nathan Murphy, well, let's face it, the other two. I think Nathan Murphy is a medic, and Enrique was going to be another engineer. So that would be my only other potential engineer doing a promotion there. But having a Rocketeer, I think we'll be I'm just going to have to go with it this way. I think we'll be okay. And I'm bringing Thunder. He's like the failsafe. Yeah, I could probably bring another soldier of some kind that would fit the bill. But I like Thunder is our kind of get out of jail free in case things go bad. We can run him forward to take all their attention while the rest of us skedaddle. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So I'm going to equip these guys and see what I think looks like a good loadout. And then we'll look at it once I got it all picked. I think I'm only going to do the 2 med kits, plus he gets 1 free one as field medic. So that's 3 med kits he brings to the table. And then I'm thinking, how about a little smoke? Because we're going to be in a lot of half cover. I'm going to slow you down a little bit and give you armor. So 7 hit points. I feel a lot better going out with 7 hit points as opposed to, 5 or 6. Or 4. So we're going to take a look at this, and then we'll take a look at everybody once I get through this. Now I'm hemming and hawing here. I'm going to be mostly stationary in a lot of ways. I'm almost leaning towards the LMG. Let's just see what that does to our mobility there. Now the tac vest doesn't hurt. It doesn't kill my mobility all that much. And then so we can last a little longer with just a single gunner, I could give extra mags. And I think I'll keep the ceramic plating right there. And let's play like that. And then we'll go back, like I said, we'll go back and take a look at everybody. Loadout for EcoBot. He's at 7. I think I want to go with the tac armor, make you just a little bit slower. And I think if we're going to do anything here, There's going to be a lot of half cover we're stuck in at times, and if things get difficult, I'm going to bring another smoke to maybe help us escape and get out of the way. Yeah, I'll give you a laser sight too, since if in an ideal world you'd be taking 2 shots, let's give you an extra chance to hit. That's just the way I'm leaning right now. Rick Hunter, Rick Roll. How about, in case the chrysalid pod that we end up facing, it just depends on where they come from. Usually, if they break at us properly and see us, they'll run right towards us, because this is not a terror mission where they'll be distracted by citizens they're going to try to kill. So let's see. You need a motion tracker. I need that. But then I'm thinking, just in case they scatter in a odd direction, it can help. Oh, I Shut Tight, how you doing? Good to see you popping in. I missed you. You've been sitting there since I saw Nightmare's comment, and I focused on that instead of you dropping in. So good to see you, Eyes Shut Tight. I'm glad Mike saw you, so he brought my attention to see that you're here. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll come back and I'll take a look at what I think. I have my Rocketeer. This is my big boom boom to get. He's also a get out of jail free kind of guy. 7 hit points. I have to figure out. He's gonna be pretty slow. And ideally back row. So 7 is like the minimum I would want anybody to have. So he's gonna have 3 rockets. 2 rockets, 1 shredder rocket. It'd be great if we could hang on in a perfect world for the shredder rocket for the outsiders. If we could possibly set that up. Thinking in the back of my head that things could go positive. That they could go positive, so we'll see. Yeah. In Nightmare, usually you're exactly right. I should have said hello to him and missed your comment. There we go. And then let's take a look at Thunder, because we actually can equip Thunder 1 also. So let's do it. In fact, we'll give him a motion tracker. We'll give him extra mags. And we'll give him a laser sight too. You know, that's all the choices we have to give it. Now, the only bad thing is, if we do end up having to sacrifice Thunder 1, we're probably losing the motion tracker. It'll either get damaged or destroyed, one of the two. So that's the risk of giving Thunder 1. I guess it's only a risk if things go really, really bad. Why don't we put it that way? Battlefield scanners. Okay, well, let's take a look. What would I give up if I wanted a battle scanner? A flashbang? One of the smokes? In fact, I don't know if these guys can even carry a battle scanner. I think it's only scouts. Yeah, it's class limited. I don't think a medic can carry one either. Let's just double check and make sure. Yeah, so I'd have to give up the flashbang if I wanted a battle scanner. And I think with 2 motion trackers, I'm kind of leaning towards thinking, because I don't have a sniper either. So the need for the battle scanner and our abilities to react to it more, we hopefully can get it done with the motion trackers. I hope. That's the plan. Odds are, let's face it, odds are we're going to go in, go bang, 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 and then get out without even reaching. Hopefully we don't accidentally run into it, but without reaching the command pod. That's just the way I expect it. Yes, I've had things go well, and a very small percentage of these things where I do get to go after the command pod. And if memory serves me, I've had all 6 in the command pod B outsiders, and I've had a mix of outsiders and thin men before in that command pod. So we're just gonna have to get down there and see what it's like and be as careful as we can. And cross our fingers. I can't think of anything else to do. Any thoughts from anybody else? I think we're just going to have to make it work with the 2 battle scanners and go from there. So I got 2 shotguns to help clean up chrysalids. I have a rocket, which will have to, you know, hopefully they don't get too close to us in the process of being activated, that I can't even shoot a rocket at them to wear them down because of the freaking scatter from an early rocketeer that we deal with. The one other thing I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do. You're not going to be, you're loaded up. I wonder, just so you have a little mobility in case things go south. You're not going to be able to hit hard with the assault carbine. That's not your main job. I just want you to be able to move. What if we have to evacuate right away? That was one other thing I was thinking. So let's play it like this. It's not 1 med kit, it's actually 3 that we have. We actually have 3 med kits. Because our medic gets 2 here, plus his field medic gives him a free med kit. So technically, Mike, we have 3 med kits. So we're getting in there with 3. And I kind of balanced out, yeah, we could have gone in with 5, but I kind of balanced it out with smoke grenade 2 to help us. Yeah, if he goes down, we're in trouble. Well, you know, if he goes down, we're heading out anyway. And if he goes down, excuse me. Oh, what else do we give up? Because I don't think Thunder, he doesn't have the option to carry a med kit. He doesn't have, you know, mechanical arms to administer the med kit. It's just not an option. So I can't like just throw it on him that somebody else can go grab it from him. So then I either have to give up a rocket, I'd have to give up a flashbang, I'd have to give up a smoke, I'd have to give up, you know, a vest or extra ammo. I don't know. It's tough. We're just gonna have to make it do with 3. Like I said, this is an early landeds. Technically, you aren't expected to beat these, but you know, we go in playing cautious, playing careful, and we'll give it our best shot. And if things go well and we don't need a ton of med kits, then we'll be okay. Yeah, Nefertiti Jones, no relation, by the way. And I think I can't think of anything else I need to change or can change. It would make it. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, he can't just carry it, and then that would be that basically be what he'd be saying. Pat yourself up, maggot. And the med kit plops onto the ground. He doesn't even hand it out. It just kind of ejects out of a little compartment or something. If he's gonna call us maggots, that's all. He wouldn't even hand it to us. So, okay. All right. I'm stalling now, just talking with you guys. I can't think of any major anything that'll major. Now, obviously, if we need more med kits, obviously, well, yeah, I should have equipped those. Or if we could have used an extra flashbang or an extra smoke or an extra this or an extra that, yeah, I could have equipped us differently. But we're gonna play. We are gonna play. Let's go. Oh, the sweat is going down my brow right about now. Oh,
get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
I don't like that name of the operation.
UFOs set down in a sparsely populated area. We need to stay sharp and eliminate the invaders.
Yeah, Morbid engine. Morbid engine. Let's see. Oh man. I don't like a mission or an operation that has anything to do with morbid or any kind of negative connotation, and yet here we have one right now. Now the landing zone there doesn't mean this is where we landed, but it shows us at the back open cargo door. No, we're on the side somewhere. Kind of middle. And look at all that cover around us. Look at all that cover.
Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
Aren't you impressed with this cover? Okay, so I guess the way I'm going to approach it, this little log and its associated rocks can give us our best chance at cover. It's obviously one-way cover, and we don't know which way they're going to be coming. And then this down here, I think this is the... yeah, like the open cargo bay area is what this one is. I think that's the side of this ship that we're on. So if we were to go through this door, we'd see a big, huge chamber in here. Look, we've talked about this before the stream started, Mike. Just so you know, we've discussed how careful I need to be. In fact, you can probably see it in the Discord where we've talked about this already. And his very first comment before we started on top of that. And I think I titled it, "Let's be careful, let's be cautious." So we're both on the same page here, Mike, for once. Whether I see all his comments or not. Let's do our first motion tracker. Okay. So we have a pod of kind of looks like 3, because I think I can see a little space in between, but the question becomes, is it right here on the balcony or right behind the wall? I'm gonna hope it's right behind the wall. We're gonna find out as I run this way, because if it's not behind the wall, it's activating and we will not be able to get cover. So actually, just in case it's behind the wall, excuse me, I guess I'm going here. You know, this is what I'm going to do, because at least then everybody else can run back. So we know something's there. We'll send forward Thunder 1. And the good news is, if we can manage to set up here, at least for the initial setup, we'll try to wait for any of the wandering pods to get into us till we get a sense that the ones that would wander into us here are done. Okay, Thunder 1, what do you see? Okay, you're right. It's behind the wall. Whether it's actually right behind the door? Oh yeah. Actually, it's even farther down. But mind you, it could be on the roof. It could be on the freaking roof too. So at least it looks like we have the opportunity to take cover. We probably, in fact, what I'll do is this. We'll get everybody moving this way, overwatching, in case... Holy moly. Oh, now I can clearly see that this is a pot of 4 clustered together and 2 more over here. Now you start wondering, with just 2 solos and a pot of 4, I might be looking at the frickin' command pod right here. So there's no way we're going to go around the back of this ship until we see that these move, or if we get some silent sound cues from these guys, oh hell, then we're gonna hide behind this cover looking this way and get ready to fight that way, and we will not at all go back here or be enticed to go back that way. Hey Felipe, I'm glad you made it in. So this is how we're setting up, because this could be like the command pod of 6. 4 of them together and 2 stragglers. It's exactly what it could be. And they can be up there. It's my understanding. On the roof, but more than likely they're down inside.
On it.
So we're just gonna have everybody blue move for starters, because it would at least get us to where we could move and shoot into cover. If that isn't command pod and it's a moving pod and they decide to start running towards us. And my LMG will just move all the way since he can't move and shoot anyway. And I'll bring the LMG, I would say right here.
Location confirmed.
And if anything does come around the corner, it gives us a good position to be firing from. I will steady a weapon, just in case we need a rocket to help us out. And if anything comes around the corner, odds are we'll do pistol overwatches with our shotgunners.
Roger that. Scanning.
Overwatch, aye. Готовность номер 1.
Let's see what we hear. Floaters. In fact, all I heard so far were floaters. It'll be interesting to find out the next time I pop a motion tracker if any of these motion tracker icons moved, to be quite honest. I'm going to bring Thunder 1 here. Oh, baby! Guess what we found? Oh, and that's one of those awkward activations. So that's not the command pod, my friends. It's not the command pod. That's one of those awkward activations. Okay, I could aim high and it'll still potentially hit them all. It could destroy, depending on if it scatters back towards us, it could destroy some of our cover. It could wander into the wall of the ship and poke a hole into us. And there's 4 of them, so we're all gonna need to be hitting on these. Let's see. I brought the rocket for a reason. 1.4 scatter this early in the game is about as good as we're gonna get. And we gotta hope it doesn't scatter back into us, so let's go do it.
Ready for the fireworks?
Okay, Blue Jay hit them all. Blue Jay hit them all. Now we need to take over and start hitting some. So I got a 71% shot here. I have a gunner here that can hollow target for us if we feel we need it. He has an 81% shot on that same one right in front of us. And so, since that's probably the one with the most health, I'd say it probably would not be bad to get hollow on that in case we need to. Yeah, they will definitely don't want to be shooting our 2 guys with pistols, Nightmare. That's definitely true. So let's get the hollow on this guy, and hopefully at 81% we can hit. Let's find out how this mission's gonna go. Because this is the activation where if we don't do it, someone dies. Just want to point that out to everybody. Okay. So, hit away. Okay, and he hit. Only 5. But he's hollowed for everybody else. I'm a little worried about up here. And it made no sense to hollow target. I mean, suppress, because these guys will run suppression anyway. But, remember, I can maybe leave the last guy. What I'll probably do, and I can't move you forward to shoot. I would love to get Thunder closer, so he would be the one they go after. But since I moved him and that's how they activated, that strategy I would normally do is not available. So we're coming in here. See if you can finish him off. Ecobot. Okay, we're down to 3 now. Can you maybe hit another one for us? Let's go for the one there with 4 hit points. Maybe you can take that one out. 68%. It's nowhere near guaranteed, but we're going for it. Now we have a predicament. And what I'm probably going to do... I'm going to back us off, you know, to this distance, and I'm going to have to throw the flashbang. Let's see if the flashbang can hit on both levels. Okay, so I do have the ability to flashbang them. I'll have a decent shotgun shot with Nefertiti Jones when I back her up. But I want to try to... The Shiv will be able to shoot. Yeah, okay, I might as well shoot the Shiv and... shoot the shit, shoot the Shiv, I don't know, whatever it is. Let's see if we can take another one out. Thank you, I almost forgot that I hadn't shot the Shiv yet. When I say that, it sounds like, hey, let's hang out and shoot the shit. Dramatic pause. Okay, Thunder 1 came through. Now maybe I don't have to. Oh, yeah, but look at, with this guy's hit points, I don't have a guaranteed kill. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to play with the flashbang. I'm going to bring Nefertiti Jones back here. Because right now, with the shotgun, it's a 69% shot. And I'm going to make it worse by backing her up, but I'm hoping I'm double... these guys flashbanged will not be able to reach me on a single move, is what I'm hoping. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm hoping, how far can you throw the freaking flashbang? Ooh, you can't back off very much. So guess what? If we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Maybe I back you off one more space. Yeah, I know he's got his pistol, and I guess I should switch out. But I'm probably not going to shoot it, because I might... one of these two, and I'm going to have Nefertiti Jones try to kill this one with her shotgun at 69%. I'm not 100% sure. And the guess what? The pistol doesn't give me a better shot. And right now it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if they can jump over these. 6, 7. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter if I back away, because we got frickin' our dude right here. So guess what? We're moving forward. Nefertiti Jones, you're running forward. Otherwise, I'm leaving Alan Davies. He blended in. It's like he's wearing camouflage, and I didn't see him. I got to shoot this thing. And get as close as I can with Nefertiti.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Then this is where I have to hope the flashbang prevents this guy from reaching us. But that's my only hope. I can't kill him on one shot. I cannot kill him on one shot. We're going to cross our fingers. I don't know if it's a guarantee. He might be able to move right there and kill us. Dang. This is where you wish you had the assault with close combat specialist, and we wouldn't be quite as worried. But I didn't have one available. Unless I wanted to double fatigue, and I could have done that if I did that for a gunner. Cross your fingers, everybody. We're going to need a little bit of luck here. Because no one's on Overwatch. He can move wherever the heck he feels like moving. Okay, double move, double move. It was just enough. Did you see that? It was a wave. Oh, baby. We just barely did it. Barely, barely, barely. Barely, barely. Now, we got a couple shotguns to the face. Let's, since you were taking a big risk, actually you and Alan Davies were taking a big risk. Let's give you first shot. There's a chance you can kill. And you did. Okay. Now you can see why we don't like leaving the evac zone too soon. There's a lot of crap can happen. Let's cover us in case something else comes wandering around the corner or off the roof. And Alan Davies, you're our protection right now. I'm gonna bring a rocket over here to steady.
Yes, Commander.
And I guess we'll go back. We'll just reload first. And we'll overwatch with you. And then let's move you up to reload. How easy it is to say. That's the worst that we're gonna have to face. Might not be, because these landed UFOs, especially the larges, we can see enemies from the following month, like the following month of the month. Since we're already seeing at the end of the month the floaters and the thin men, with this landed means we can see the next tier. Chrysalids, mutons, you know, the higher level stuff. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. We're going to reload and get ready for anything else that might be coming around the UFO. Okay, there's the meld trying to tease us, and we are going to ignore that temptation. Okay, so I'm going to get everybody set up here. Pretty much. Make sure everybody's reloaded, and if they're reloaded, we'll overwatch them.
Reloaded.
This time we'll reload you because we got others that are reloaded. We'll steady the rocket. We'll overwatch with a pistol.
Got it covered.
And we'll reload you. So let's see who comes into view, if anybody. Floaters and thin man is what we're hearing. And that sounded like floaters that came with that last noise cue, sound cue. So I think what I'll do, of course last time I moved Thunder. But I'm gonna move Thunder over here. Yeah, that's what we're hearing so far. I'm not really gonna move too much yet, so we get a few other sound cues, but I am going to fire up the first charge of Thunder 1's motion tracker to see, because we had pods in here before, remember? I'm going to see if we're seeing anything in there, is what I'm thinking. And forget, I mean absolutely forget that meld. Holy moly. Now remember I was talking about the command pod before? I'm trying, it's hard with those things blinking. Sorry, I'm leaning out of the camera here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be a command pod plus something else. So there's no way I go around the back of this ship. There's no way I go through that door. Yeah, if it's what I think it is there, we're just getting out of here. But I think I'm going to give it a couple more turns and see if we see these things moving and whatnot. In fact, we're going to move the Shiv a little closer towards just to see if we see anything beyond, to give me more of an indication of what kind of pods they are.
This looks to be a supply ship of some kind.
Well, yeah.
Potential storage capacity is enormous. If the aliens are really attempting to bring in this much outside material, it can only mean they're ramping up the scale of the invasion.
And we'll just hang out here. And I'm going to burn another one. Just to see if those pods are movers. Or if they're stationary. I need to get a sense of that. It's very stationary. So that's got to be... Actually, it looks like more blips than just a command pod. It looks like 2 pods, one of which could be a command pod. So... little nervous. So if we do start patrolling, we're going to go in this direction, is what I'm thinking. Now, if I try to get this meld over here, it's unless it's on the roof, it's going to activate. And we don't even know. These guys could be on the roof too, and that's the last thing I want to do. And I can't send a Thunder 1 to the roof to try and see. So, we'll send Thunder 1 here. It shouldn't give us an angle to activate. Oh. Oh my lord. Guess what? It's tucked away enough that we can go for it. It is freaking tucked away enough. And I don't know that this guy can activate the meld. There's a good question for you. I don't know. I've never tried collecting with the ship, but I think... yeah, he may not have that extender arm to give us a med kit, but I'm hoping he can grab some meld. We'll find out next turn, and if he can't... I'm going to do this just in case. Doing just what I said I wasn't going to do.
Слушаюсь.
And get risky for the meld.
Come get some.
ABORT, aye, aye.
Oh, there's stuff behind us. They better not be wandering out behind us. Oh, we were a turn too late anyway. I didn't hear the noise on that thing. Like, it sounded like it was going fast. So, yeah, that's the games that Meld plays. So, you know, since that pod seems quite stationary, oh man, just look at this lack of cover. Just look at this lack of cover. Yeah, it's the iffy line of sight that'll kill us.
За дело.
Now we'll just kind of turn around for now
Headed there now.
and figure out how we want to proceed.
Copy that.
Because that's a long way with no cover. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Roger that. Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright, there is more meld, but like I said, we can't allow meld to be what drives us on this mission. It's too hard. We've got, what, 4 enemies out of, at best, 30? So there's 26 more enemies out there. And there could be, you know, another 9 above that, because there's a range. So, We're gonna send no, we're gonna send Thunder 1 forward this time again. Just inching forward this turn. Next turn we might burn its last motion tracker charge to get a sense of what's around here, if it's going to be safe for us to move across and up along this wide open area with no cover. It scares the heck out of me. Scares the heck out of me. Yeah, because right now we can make it out from our cover if we need to. So let's just play it safe. Sorry about that, everybody, but it's just what we gotta do.
Got it covered.
This is not high speed run around getting them, because we can, if I run forward too quickly, we can easily get overwhelmed.
What was that sound?
Kind of quiet, so it's making me think outsiders could be in there. That one sound cue we got was quiet. Okay, next turn, I'm gonna pop the motion tracker to see what we're seeing over here.
Overwatching. Ну подходите, гады.
Scanning. I'm on it.
And we'll see. Oh, you heard thin men from that? Oh, it could be thin men that are part of the command pod. We don't know. Okay, let's pop our last motion tracker. Okay, something's here, but it's farther that way. Yeah, it's more back in here. More than anything. So, now all these doors where we know something's inside, and I'm guessing with all the blips we have that aren't moving, it's a command pod, maybe one other pod with it. I'm gonna push forward. That's pretty spread out. I don't know how to activate there. Now, at least if I push up, if I get us all over here, and then we push up to see what it is to try activating, because that's all we're seeing. Yeah, I just don't, I'm not thrilled with how they're spread out. But it could be doable. So we're gonna take a run at it. I'll bring you here, Alan Davies.
Already there.
And we'll be moving forward
Okay.
a little at a time. Near the evac, if we need it.
Moving.
If something bad happens.
I'm moving.
And play it this way. Yeah, the only thing is about this indoors here, it's tall. It's got a high ceiling. So it's not the same benefit you get from human buildings.
Иду.
But it's a good point. Floaters tend not to fly as much indoors. Oh, the other indoors? Yeah, they're... What I can tell you about these is they ramp down. This opening here isn't that tall, but the indoors ramps down. So the floor inside is lower, so they do have some room to fly in there, just as an FYI. So let's Overwatch.
What was that sound?
That was a pretty silent sound that time. Okay. I'm gonna get us over towards this ramp.
Yes, Commander.
Now, I still have 2
Вас
charges
понял.
from Rick.
Heading for that location.
Headed there now. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Moving to Overwatch. Держу сектор.
And now is when I wish we had the saw that I brought along. I knew he'd be good for camping out in positions, but
Heading there now.
okay, we did that. Oh, that wasn't our sound cue turn. I'm gonna get us all near here so we can push up next turn and see what we're dealing with.
Уже иду.
On the move.
On the move.
I really don't know where to bring you. There's just not a good spot for an LMG right now. Really, there
Into
isn't.
position.
Okay, we got my Rocketeer that's got to come over too.
Heading there now.
And if we don't like what we see, we're near the evac. Even if we go up here to peek, we're near the evac if we can't get the right cover to deal with it. So we'll see.
Eyes peeled, Commander. И муха не пролетит.
And I think everybody's done. We'll just end our turn.
We hear that.
Yeah, that's twice now we've heard movement or sound cues over here with no... Yeah, now the floaters, that's a different area. They're somewhere else. No, it was silent. That last sound was the floaters. I heard, with this sound cue, I heard nothing in my ears. Alright, we're gonna take a peek.
If I had to hazard a guess, based on its profile, I'd say the aliens developed this unit
Seekers.
with the intention of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles. They're holding tanks of some kind. As repugnant as the
down
thought
there.
may be, this is most likely how they keep their latest test subjects alive.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're dealing with, let's see. I'm more willing to try going for it. Because they don't hit as hard. Generally. They definitely sneak up on us. And there's some over here, so that we just don't have a lot of good cover. And they can definitely hit us hard if we're out of good cover. So this is one where I feel like I've got to burn a motion tracker. Make sure they're not goading us into a tough position with, you know, another pod right nearby. So let's bring you up here, Rick Hunter.
Выполняю.
48% with your pistol. Too far away for anything else. And with their damage reduction, the pistol shot's probably a waste. So who's my best one to get up there right now? I'm thinking I like the idea of Alan Davies here.
Okay.
He won't be able to shoot this turn, but he'll be able to suppress after this. And I'm really afraid that the other ones went invisible. And let's just double check. There are 4. That's what I thought I sensed is 4. So there's just all sideways cover, and that's too far to overwatch. So we're gonna have to take some chances. He's got good health. We'll overwatch. We could also drop some smoke, since we're gonna be in an awkward position for a couple of us. And that may be just the next best thing to do, to give us a little protection. So let's bring you here, Nefertiti.
Heading to that location.
And that way I'll bring my rocket up here. Just in case. There's probably better enemies I'd rather rocket than these guys. So I think I'm going to steady the rocket anyway, just in case another pod wanders into us. I think I'll use your smoke, Nefertiti. And that allows our infantry to overwatch. And is it best to try? Yeah, well, it's regular overwatch. I guess we better go for the shot, even though it's not a stellar shot. Okay, so much for not a stellar shot. Whoa! Okay, just don't listen to Commander, by the way. Don't listen to Commander. I'm going to overwatch here with Ecobot against the other ones coming this way, uncloaked.
Overwatch, aye aye.
And since I got a pistol shot, it's probably total damage reduction, but we'll give it a go anyway. Oh, we actually did a tick of damage. How about that? Look at the damage reduction I was talking about, though. He missed us. He didn't like getting hit by the pistol. Okay, the cloaked ones, the hidden ones, didn't jump us yet. So I'm thinking I might just go with the pistol to hollow target again, because it's my best chance to hit and maybe do another tick of damage if we're lucky. Then everybody else, since this is the only one we can see, will have a better chance to hit. Or, since we can see them, save that and hollow this way and lock them up.
Aye, Commander. Pressing.
Since we saw he was prone to shoot at us. Let's see now. I'd be able to get another... We have one more turn of smoke, so I'll come over here for a couple pistol shots.
Heading there now.
Ooh. Your aim isn't quite as good as Rick. Let's go see if we can get lucky at 54% with Thunder 1. Oh my lord. Thunder 1 is the hero of the early game so far. Now everybody just needs to overwatch, and this is where I get out the shotguns, because now the two are cloaked. They're going to come in for a close-up strangle now. So why don't I just kind of space out amongst everything for the overwatches. Yeah, I wonder where Thunder 1 was made. I mean, that's one heck of a good machine. Now we got to overwatch protect us for them trying to strangle us. There's nothing to say they can come uncloaked and just shoot at us, but we're going to assume they're going to go for the strangle now. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Didn't quite get the kill, but now we did. medic came through for the kill shot. And now we got another one. Uh-oh. This is what I was worried about. This
They're moving around the side.
is a semi-awkward situation. Quite the awkward situation. Okay. Because we got to stick here. We're flanked right here, and the rest of them can flank us also. My rocket, you know, I can shoot a rocket up here to try and take out one of them. Not a guaranteed kill, by the way. I don't think I have an angle to get in there where I might kill multiple of them. So, and we're standing in the open. So what I could do is the rocket here, and we won't have suppression either. Yeah, and the rocket at that distance, still it probably would not scatter away from this thing. It would at least probably hit it. And so that may be what I have to do. I also have the ability to potentially shoot it if it doesn't quite get killed with EcoBot, and EcoBot can then quickly put out some more smoke for us to hopefully not have any of us get killed. And then we'll keep Thunder right there to hopefully draw the fire of the ones that are over here, whilst the rest of us maybe come around the corner. Maybe that's a play that we go for. We'll have shotguns here, and if I pull him over, we'll have 2 shotgun shots to try and kill this thing off of Alan Davies. And that's probably just what we're going to do. Now you see one of the floaters. Okay, it's only that one. It's not the ones inside. Of course, they could move forward to shoot through the smoke. So maybe I move both my shotgunners over this way to try and blast him away. I'll take the rocket shot here. If it doesn't quite kill, I've got EcoBot to take him out, and then he'll pop the smoke on everybody. And Thunderman, the Thunder Wonder. Yeah, 100% shot there. I was excited at first. Maybe this guy's landed and he gets a good shot, but no. And the thing is, 3 floater shots can kill Thunder 1. He can go bye-bye that quickly. Well, the thing is, Jay Robinson can't do anything else, but I guess you're right. Well, Jay Robinson has a chance to kill him in 1 shot. Move to flank who? Oh, yeah. I can get Thunder to move here, so at least we get a flank. That should increase his shot. I could bring him right there. That would help. And since Thunder's, we know for a fact Thunder's going to be doing that. That's smart. So let's do the first part of this equation. And I got to bring my shotties out of line of fire over here. And take care of this thing. Oh, and we got lucky. It only took 1. And then we get even luckier as I do get suppression back on this. So let's yeah, but now I'm still got that issue too. So let's do this and see if we kill. I think this is the order I want to do it in. I get what you're saying. Potentially save the rocket kind of a thing. But yeah, I probably should have taken that here, because then I could have hollowed with Rick and really rolled that floater. So your shot up there is only 48. Well, we have suppression on this thing if all our attempts don't thing. I'd rather hope to have the suppression here We'll see how this works out. I'm using the rocket. And we got it. Single kill. Just what we wanted. Now, I'm going to take Thunder 1 and do the flank. Let's hope we don't activate something down the ramp here, because that would really be ugly. But we got a flank. That's really good. Let's see if we can kill it. I have two options here. Let's see if we can kill it at 74, or I can suppress him, get that up to 84 to give him a better chance. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What do we want to do? And I could bring someone here, but once again, that would easily be flanked, so they could be killed. Yeah, I think since it's at least a decent shot, we'll try for the kill. And then if we don't get the kill, we can still suppress him, and he'll be flanked, and he'll run, and we'll get another chance to shoot at him with Alan Davies from suppression, which should be a really good shot. So let's play it that way. Thunder 1, don't let up now. He didn't. Thunder 1 did not let up at all. So now, we got to get to Alan Davies. And now we can lock this one down, and there's only 2 out there now, right? Oh, well, yeah, I don't need to look at that. Let me undo the suppression. Yeah, there's just 2 floaters left. Okay. 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 Let's, suppress. That loose floater can still mess things up, my friends. That loose floater that's still out there can mess things up. Because remember, he's a floater. He can come over the top. he can come a lot of different ways to mess with us. But since he's suppressed, I'm going to bring our Ecobot over here. Unfortunately, I used yours. I could use one of our med kits here. A 7 should still keep him relatively safe. Let's bring Ecobot over, because then I can even take a shot here.
Heading there now.
And that's a decent one. And that's the question. Do I need the smoke more than I need? He's locked down with suppression. So I think I do need the smoke. It's going to be my last smoke. It's going to be my last smoke. Okay, I can't heal him while he's suppressing, unfortunately. But we'll Overwatch. And here, this is actually a big decision. I think I got a smoke just because I got this guy, just in case that the way it's scattered, he can come around and get a shot from up above down here. I think I got a smoke as opposed to shoot. And we're doing this. I want to shoot. I tend to play aggressive, but sometimes my aggressive play okay, they're suppressing us back now, or he thinks he's fancy smancy. He doesn't want that. Basically, what that floater learned is, I don't want Thunder 1 shooting at me. I'm going to suppress him. So, I could burn my last motion tracker to figure out where that other floater is. I don't think we have that luxury, to be quite honest. This is tough. We're in smoke. We got to play a turn in the smoke. We have it for a reason. We're going to suppress this guy back. I'll figure out where I want to move my exposed individuals here. Okay, 58%. 2 shots at 58. Let's see if we can hurt them. That would also break. Trust me, this would break the suppression too. Yeah, we're a little bit a ways from the better Shiv, but it would be cool as an AI, because I like his name, Thunder, because he's living up to that name right now. Ecobot. Oh, come on, Ecobot. We needed some help. We need some help here. Ecobot. Do it again. This time hit. Oof. He missed to the left. He missed to the right. If he had one more shot, he might hit. Now, do I dare run some folks out of... And we don't know what's farther down. Unless, of course, I use a motion tracker. Nothing was farther down, but a turn or two has gone by, and there could be something down there now. And if I start getting aggressive to get closer with my shotguns, we start getting farther and farther away from our evacuation point in case something goes bad. So. I could try coming down a little closer so I can get an upcoming shotgun blast from either Nefertiti or Rick Hunter. If Nefertiti got hit, she'd be able to heal herself. Tough. I really wanted to break that suppression, and there's nobody else I can get into an angle to do that and to shoot, because you're suppressed, so your shot is crap. So it's probably a good time for us to reload the Shiv right now, since he can't do anything effectively. And then I may have to do some reloads here. Kind of staying where we are a little bit. And keep ourselves in the smoke somewhat. I don't know if this is the right call, but it's what we're doing. And there's no other cover I can take. Because if I bring you over here, you're out of the smoke. He's only suppressed. He'd have a good chance to hit us. And we don't know where the other one is. That's the chance we would take with Jay Robinson. Man. I'm gonna come right... Oh, I reloaded here anyway. It really doesn't matter if I get a shot in there or anything like that. We're just gonna come right here and Overwatch. We'll do the reload here, and y'all can hang on. I got both cats today, and they both want to vacate the premises right now, so hang on. Okay. All right, we're back. Both cats left us. They couldn't stand the intensity here. Chichka had to be dramatic and slow walk his way out. Bang left just like that. He says, I want it out. Let's see. Where do I go? Do I risk standing in the open in spite of the smoke? Yeah, Captain Timo. And you'll notice who's highlighted right now. Nefertiti Jones, with her 3 med kits. Already used smoke to our advantage. So we'll see. We'll see. Now, we're just doing it as far as we can. We still may end up evacuating, but what the hey? We're gaining experience, and my tune will change rapidly in a moment. Oh, man. And then to try and come down here, that sucks too, because we can get a flank, but it's only going to be a half cover shot, flank shot. You know what I mean? And then that pulls you way far away from the evac zone. So tell you what, just in case we get that opportunity, I'm gonna come here and hunker with Nefertiti. That's okay, especially because it's grounded. It wouldn't be a bad shot. I think it would be okay-ish, especially if we have it holo targeted, which we do right now with our gunner. So I probably would at least take a look, and then if I don't like it, we'll run back so we're getting back in range of the evac. I'm just nervous about running that way because we don't know what's over here. We just don't know what's over here, so I'm leaning towards not doing that. I'd almost rather try to get close this way, and then that would be something to find out. If I come here, it makes it seem that I don't see that thing. I'm not getting a circle of... Oh yeah, there is a circle of vision there. I just had a bad angle on it. So yeah, I would see this person there. We don't know where the other floater is. They could already be coming over the top, coming through this other chamber to ready to flank us and kill us. So guess what? I'm gonna Overwatch. And we're not getting a clue to where that other guy is. But however, we have some more shots. That'll be 54% from our Shiv. We do have enough ammo for one more suppression. So we'll try it. Yeah, it's only 42 as a regular shot. So we're going to suppress in case I decide to move anybody. We can shut down that Overwatch.
Copy that. Missing target. Burning through ammo fast.
And our smoke is gone. So Rick, I'm going to send you down here and see what a shotgun shot through cover does for us. And if that other floater is back here on Overwatch, you'll help. We'll count on your lightning reflexes. And guess what? He was, and he hit us. Alright, that's our first negative. And I'm probably going to pull Rick right back as opposed to keep him there so he doesn't get hit. That was unlucky. It shows you lightning reflexes cannot be counted on. There's no guarantees. So Rick, I think I got to pull you back, have Nefertiti heal you. And yeah, 4%, you know, those low percentages hit sometimes. Those low percentages hit. And that may be the straw that broke this camel's back is what it may be. And we just take the experience we gained and go from there. I will still last this round trying. So let's pull back here. Because now at least I feel like we're safe over here from getting flanked. So Rick... Go. Nefertiti, get working.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
All right. Now, That means I'm going to have a shot here. Can we hit this time now that you centered in on the EcoBot last time? Oh, that's wonderful. Except now you have to reload. And I do not have cover to have you shoot from, Jay Robinson. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to bring you back here to steady in case they come at us flying. You still have a rocket. I'm going to think about... We're just going to have to pull back. It's been a lot of fun, my friends. It's been a lot of fun, but... I'm going to steady. And I still got a shot here. Was there any doubt? Has Thunder missed at all? Has the Thunder One missed? Sure doesn't feel like it. Okay, we don't know where that other floater is. We're going to reload here.
Let's do this.
We're going to steady here. And I think we're going to use up our med kits. Because he needs more than 6. You at least have... people need at least 7 to have some hope of staying alive. Yeah, I think... Where can I move you? Yeah, let's pull back here with our shotties. You're in full cover still. Let's hope. Let's hope. We'll have some overwatches here for one more turn. I'm going to pull back down here for a heal.
On the move.
I'm going to pull back here.
Ясно.
And let's get that done.
Man up and get back out there.
So we got an overwatch here. Potential. Okay, I've reloaded here, so Davies is stuck. So we do still need to have some defense against this. So I'm going to pull Thunder One here. An Overwatch. I'm going to have you also, EcoBot, Overwatch. You're in range to be able to get out of here. I do not know that Davies... It's gonna be close whether he could make it out. I just don't know if he has the mobility to make it out. So that's our big if right there. Might as well just reload your pistol since there's nothing else you can really do. Oh, I hit Overwatch instead. Overwatch, and let's see what happens. Where's that other floater? That's the command pod, we believe. Okay. So, I'm pretty much thinking... Okay, yeah. Everybody can make it out. Is this now our time? Do I let one floater scare us away? Kind of, yeah, because he can fly in from anywhere. And especially with my rocket steadied from out in the open downtown. We'll steady it right here.
Headed there now. Back online.
And we're gonna Overwatch against this guy one more time.
Come get some. А теперь в бой.
Come get some.
Okay, he's still back over there. Yeah, and guess what? We're not running. He's already proven that he's a good Overwatcher. So Rick, you know, since we're not going to need your thing for the command pod, I'm going to bring you back up here. Next turn, we'll use the motion tracker to get a sense if we can come over a little farther down and maybe get a better angle on this other floater. and if we can, we'll give that a go. Yeah, if we activate, if we activate the command pod, so yeah, it might be time to go. We picked up more. We've done better than I expected already. We got 11. Yeah, we got 11 carcasses. Let's take the experience and move on, because there's just no way we're gonna end up. I mean, there's no way. No, now that I moved up. So guess what? We're going to get out of here next turn. Because already he can't make it out. So we'll overwatch from here.
Roger that. Scanning. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Overwatch, aye,
And then we're going to vacate. Yeah, it looks like he's still back there.
aye. Something.
We're going, dudes. We're going.
Solid copy, Commander.
Let's make sure the farthest ones are all out. They get priority.
Got it. Moving.
And I know Thunder 1 can make it. He's got mobility up the yin yang, so he can come all the way back here.
Got it.
Так точно.
Running.
All right, so we got some stuff out of it. Eh? We got some stuff out of it.
Сканирую.
Got it covered.
We are going to abort this mission, and they will pick up a lot of alien. Well, we'll show you this in just a moment. Yeah, made it back home for afternoon tea. Yeah, this was a long shot in the best of cases, and we got a little something out of it. They're going to end up with more resources from this than we got, but at least we got something from it, which is better than just letting it go with doing nothing. That's my opinion. Let's abort. Everybody's in here, right? All soldiers are inside the extraction zone. Yes.
Central, Big Sky is coming home.
Nobody lost. Operation Morbid Engine was a qualified success, I guess is what we'll call it. All right, so Rick is the one that got hit by that 4% Overwatch. You know, I would have still pushed if he hadn't have got hit, to be quite honest. But that just kind of sealed the deal. So, there you go. Thunder 1, 7 kills after this mission now. Too bad he can't rank up. But we got other kills from other people too. So, it's not like Thunder 1 did it all. And Alan Davies, that's double fatigue, 8 days. He was at 4, so that's perfect. It's like another 4-day fatigue. So Alan Davies did not pay for that one. And we didn't exactly rickroll these guys, Rick Hunter, but we did well. We did well, and sorry for the injury. That was tough. You know, lightning, that's why I prefer suppression as opposed to running the lightning reflexes, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Especially when you can't see an enemy out there that you assume might be on Overwatch, and he was, and he hit. All right, so 1 floater corpse. Oh, so we only get 1 of each of these. So apparently we don't get every carcass that we killed. But we get the Illyrium and alloys from them. And, oh, it's only 2 weapon fragments. So we just get single carcasses. So that is how they work this. So there is a payoff for not being successful on this. You get a carcass of each, representing that you killed each one, and you get the associated alloys and Illyrium from it. So that's good to know. I wonder if I'll be able to remember that next time we try this. And it does help to get these things, opens up autopsies and this and that. All right. Now, this is where we go back, and we go, yikes. And we look here, and the alien resources now have jumped up to 98. They were sitting there around, what, 58? So they gained 40, which is what I think they get from a transport harvest mission. And so they're going to be a lot stronger for next month. That's the downside of this one. They're going to be able to run a few extra missions this upcoming month is what's going to happen. Oh, did I not move it yet? I was just going to take it out and leave it blank, but I'll do that, Machine Hater, and take that off. Or maybe I did do it. Or did you already see that I didn't do it? I may have overlooked it. I was thinking I was going to take it out. Let's go see if I've done it or not. Yeah, I may not have yet. Yeah, I'll just do it right now. Someone doesn't like the automated nickname that was given, so we're oh, I think I got to do this to get rid of it. There we go. It doesn't like blank things. That's why your first name is just an underline, and for the time being, it looks like your nickname is a little well, not exactly a happy face, not exactly a sad face, but there you go. So, there you go. So, yeah, we'll try not to spoiler, but, you know, there's nobody dead. That much I will say. So let's get to the end of the month. Is where we're probably going to be going, and we'll figure out what we're going to be. We'll see if we can't figure out what's coming up next month, I guess. Underscore Machine Hater. No. It says the game is weird that way. It doesn't let you just, I guess I could make it a dot, you know, whatever, but eventually we'll see if Machine Hater decides he came up with the perfect nickname, or we could just keep it blank. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's get to the end of the month. Just as a reminder to me, we got a 13-hour repair on this airship. We got a couple more on the way. So let's get to the end of the month. Let's get to the end of the month. Yeah, trademark. Okay. Then we're going to get some income now. And we'll see. Now we are here. I need to write down. It was 98 was their research level at this point. That's going to figure into my calculations here for what we can expect next month. So I wanted to make sure I noted that.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely
Resource level. Thank you.
with the
Thank you.
progress of the XCom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't interrupt that guy, you know? So we gained 2 scientists, we gained an engineer, end of the month. There's our gross monthly reward, but we have costs that'll be deducted from that. And that's why I kept the airships, the 2 that I bought, to not appear till after the 1st, so we won't have to pay for the maintenance of the 2 airships that are just about built. So the one that landed that we weren't able to, it did not count against us as far as our grade. Really didn't matter otherwise. We're going to pay for it next month with the extra activity from the aliens. And we have United Kingdom, Russia. We're going to see this next month if we see the activity going against Russia, if we see a terror mission against Russia, to try to see if the aliens can make Russia the second one they take over. We'll see. Oh, you already figured it out already? Good, good, good. Yeah, 5 abductions, 1 terror, 1 research, 4 scout missions. Okay, 1 hunt. So 2 harvest and a bombing mission. Now, if we're not guaranteed to catch the bombing mission. It could just take place in a place where we do not have satellites. Like Russia, if they're trying to panic it out so they can get their second base. Russia just seems like the most likely target, so there you go. So let's go look at what kind of money we have net to work with.
Remember, we will be watching.
And let's get out of here. So we have 406 credits. And I definitely wish we had more. I definitely wish we had more. Let's take a look at engineering
Engineers
first.
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Now, my friends, we could afford right now to build our steam, and then we would not have to worry about anything else. Something else we would like to build right now? Officer Training School. Costs 200, only a single power. So there's that. I would like nothing better than to build another Raven also. That's 150. So to do all that, 350 is the cost of the steam, leaving me with 56. Let's go take a look and see if I'm comfortable in what we have to sell.
From what little I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
We shall see. So I could afford to sell some sectoid corpses. That'll still leave us a fair amount to trade for scientists. Should we get some trade offers from some countries. I may, just because it's the first month, dump all my Mel, dump all my Illyrium. Because I really don't need those particular items. If I'm going to dump those items, I'm going to dump them in March. And then slowly start holding on to them more as we go forward. Just so I can get off to a good start and build everything I want to build. I'm leaning towards doing that. Let's just see how much money that would give me.
We're not picking up anything new on radar. Haven't gotten any outside reports either.
I think we should still have 2. For some reason, because for some reason, maybe one of them is showing equipped still for somehow. Just a guess. So this might be enough to get us close to what I'm hoping to be able to do. Maybe I don't have to sell quite all of it. And so just because of that, let's back out of here. I'm not going to complete this transaction, but it gives me another 275. So 350 leaves me about 56. Well, there's 200. So 56 and 75 doesn't quite get me the airship I want. I might be able to make it up with the sectoid corpses.
They need to work with the gear we have available.
Yeah, I'm going to
right
complete
now.
it. And this is what we're going to
Well,
do.
that's too bad.
We're going to go to engineering.
Flesh and metal troubles
We're going to
me.
get ourselves power.
What do we risk with our own investigations into the melding of human and machine? Will we see a line in the
Thermo
sand
generator
and refuse to cross
350.
it? Or will we move forward, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of total victory?
And
I
then
have to
we're
believe
now
that is
at
not our
331.
future, provided, of course, that the aliens'
And I'm going to get our
technology
officer
remains in
training
the right
school
hands.
started. Did I do it in the right spot? I want to do it here. Yes. Oh, Rick was shot. Oh, it probably is. It probably did. I see it in the end? Did it tell us? Usually we get a message if something went into the repair bay or needed to be repaired. So, but that's more than likely what happened. So let's build this, because this is how we start our officers as we get the money to rank up those, and this is the way we get our first squad size upgrade. once we gain the money to purchase that also. And we're close. I just need another 19 to get another Raven, which I feel like we need here at the beginning of the month. So let's go back in here and sell our another 19 out of the gray market. And we'll just do that. We'll sell 20. Let's go into the hangar and get ourselves another aircraft. And we'll bring this one over into Europe also. That leaves us with one. I gotta check our pilot situation here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm gonna need a 6th pilot over here. And that means I need another 10, so I can easily sell that. And that's where I'm gonna have to leave it until we get some more missions to pay for it, because I can't just keep selling everything. So we'll do 3 alloys and a sectoid corpse. And we will get another pilot and get him hired. We'll do the naming next time. Well, actually, we could do, because some of you just have soldiers and not pilots, so we can actually go and name a pilot here. So let's hire a new pilot. We have the 10. And Pagan Temple is the new pilot. We have 2... we don't have 2 leaders yet. We have 2 gunners. We have 2 aces. Whoever why don't we do a raffle? And if you'd like to get a pilot, you don't have a pilot yet, you can have both a pilot and a soldier on the ground. You can have boots on the ground and wings in the air in this particular playthrough. So anybody that's interested in a pilot, type in enter right now. And I'm going to see if we can do a little drawing right now for anybody who's looking for a pilot. And I'm going to encourage whoever wants a pilot after you type enter. I'm going to encourage you. Oh, you dreamed of being a pilot a few streams ago. That's good. And I'm going to encourage whoever wins to hopefully become a leader, because I kind of like the balance that it gives us. So I see Hope's End is officially in. I see Eyes Shut Tight in. I see Mike Munoz in. Anybody else? Do the quick enter. Otherwise, Raymond Raygun is a go. Captain Timo, you need to listen. If you want a pilot, type enter, not Raymond Raygun is a go. Ay. So I'm going to start the raffle in 15 seconds. So any late enter will get in. Otherwise, we got 3 entrants here for the pilot. Oh, you'll let the others have it. Okay, not a problem. Okay, here we go. Let's see who won the pilot. Eyes Shut Tight. Well, look at that. You dreamed of being a pilot. you became a pilot. How cool is that? So you can pick out, yeah, dream come true. Oh man, this live stream is about dreams coming true. In a way it is, because we did not die on that last mission, so my dream came true. So there you go. So what we have the ability to do here is choose your career path. Are you game to becoming our 2nd leader, Eyes Shut Tight? Are you good with that? I'm not going to make you, though. If you really wanted to be a gunner or an ace, you also can. But I have you pegged for a leader. Leader is good. Okay, so you are going to be our newest leader. And then we'll give you a moment on the name that you want. and we don't have to change it right away. We can change the name whenever you come up with the name that you want. I'll just put in yeah, we'll just put in eyes shut tight for the moment. I probably didn't capitalize that right at all the way you have it there, but this way I can read it. And you are my new pilot. And then you can name it. Oh, Hawkeye. Oh, in fact, I think I remember you saying that before. Okay. Whoop. So much for my typing skills. There we go, Hawkeye. And Hawkeye is there. Now, there's no ship assigned for you yet because it is on its way right at the moment. It'll be ready in 1 day, and then as soon as it arrives, we'll be able to get you equipped in there, and then we'll have to switch it out to Stingray missiles. So you're ready to go against fighters for us. I'll just switch everybody because Stingrays will still work against the regular UFOs. So cool. We got it. There are voice banks. And you can, I'll let you hear some of those, but they're uninspired. They are uninspired, and I'm going to tell you that's why I don't mess with the voice. But here you go.
Contact lost.
See, that's like the announcer.
We're getting eaten up here.
Approaching target now.
Contact lost. Contact lost. Aircraft lost.
We have eyes on the bandit.
See, it's just uninspired voices here, and I did not find a way, you know.
Disengaging.
Aircraft
So
lost.
So I don't mess with the voices. I just keep them all
We
default.
lost the bubble.
Because it either sounds like Bradford, Van Dorn, or the lady over the intercom. So yeah, she only loses aircraft. So that it's a fun little mod that I'm enjoying, but that particular part of it is a little less than inspiring. So we won't mess with the voices, just so you all know. Yeah, we need to upgrade our aircraft training so we don't lose so much. Okay. Is there anything else we need to know? How is our barracks looking for the beginning of the month? Oh, something I noted before this mission, and I didn't even mention it at the beginning. I had it written down. So for the month of March, we ended up with 22 of our total 42 recruits that have at least one promotion, which means we have 20 rookies that remained after the first month. So more or less, or just over, because we got Van Dorn and Freaky Friendly, we got half our barracks trained and upgraded in the month of March. I've done better. And yeah, I've done worse. So, you know, it's, I think in the grand scope of things, it's kind of an average performance. So we're not hurting. We're not hurting. In fact, the one other thing I need to look at, let's see. Let me just keep scrolling down. So we have a good thing here as far as what fatigue do we have left. In a matter of 2 days, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more back. So our roster, and then because of the folks that were just on there, and then in 1 day, Machine Hater's back. And 6 days, yeah, well, Alan Davies, because he was on the mission. Okay, there's 4 hours. We get Kurt Wagner. Ellen Ripley back in 2 days. Oh yeah, getting her back on our side is good. So we get a lot of soldiers back in 2 days. I mean, a lot. Yeah, so at least we're starting off the month. It feels like we're starting off the month in decent shape. That's the way it feels to me. We got some decent things going here. Oh yeah, I can't check. I wanted to go into the officer training school and see if we've qualified for the, I don't know. We won't be able to tell until it's built in 7 days. maybe by then we will qualify for the squad size upgrade. We'll find out. We'll find out if we can afford it, that is. So, the other thing eventually I'll want to do right here is dig this out. And the reason being, this is where my repair bay will go, the foundry, and my workshop. So it'll be down in this general area. Labs, when I get going with them, will be down here. So I could actually build a lab already. I just, you know, I can't build everything at once. We are limited with money. So, yeah, no money for medals. No money for my officer promotions. Yeah, we don't get medals in this game. That's the base game. But we do have officer promotions that we can take in there. And they're kind of pricey. I think the first one is 100 or 200. I forget. And I think the squad size upgrade is probably a couple hundred also, if we qualify for it. So there's a lot we're going to have to spend on. To excavate up top, it's like 10. It's 20 on this row. And it doubles each where you go. That is 40 buckaroos, 40 credits to excavate there, and 80 credits on this bottom row. So we're doing okay. We're off to an okay start. Yeah, we need those benefactors. Those benefactors have paid off and gotten us pretty damn far. You know, and if you think about it, in the hangar, I can't complain about having 8, more or less, practically 8 interceptors at the beginning of April. So I can't complain about that. Now, of course, I had to sell quite a bit of stuff to do it. But for March, my philosophy in March is if you got it, sell it, kind of a thing in March, and make it up after that. You won't see me ever probably go back down to 0 in Meld ever again, or sell off and go down to 0 in Illyrium, because sometimes you need that stuff for research. But for the month of March, I have no problem doing that, and that's just what we did to afford everything we did. So there. And I'm thinking, why don't we just start off next time, unless somebody else has or disagrees with that, but we'll just start off fresh next episode with what we're, you know, with the new month. We finished this month out. We bought everything up. We did everything we could for this month. And then we also need to keep our eyes open on the pop-ups down here for where they are bombing, where they might be having extra UFO activity, and try to zero in on what they're targeting. Because in a worst case, or a best case scenario, maybe we get lucky with some of the missions and our funding, and get lucky with engineers, and I could get up another satellite to help protect whatever country they're targeting. That's more of a pipe dream. If they get another one, they get another one. I'm not, you know, there's so many things we need to build. But that's what we got. So, and I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to end it here. I think it's just a good stopping point. And also, I haven't finished packing yet. There's the real reason. The real reason has come forth. I actually had a great day, got a lot done, everything I needed to get done before this upcoming trip, except for packing. Packing won't take all night, but you know, I like to be careful. You're going to be gone for a few days to make sure I don't forget stuff. So this is the schedule I have for next week. It's pretty empty, but I'm planning to be back in plenty of time for a Saturday live stream with Baldur's Gate. I will add a special extra live stream on Sunday again next week, and get from there. So Lamplighters kind of got the short straw this next week, and then we'll come back all excited, recharged, and I'm looking forward to enjoying my first time in Italy. So hope it all goes well. Hope you all have a great week and get a lot done yourself in the meantime, and are able to join me at the end of next week to see how it goes. In Baldur's Gate, we're looking to start heading soon to Act 3, and here we're going to start a brand new month. So kind of cool. They're all they're all at good breaking points. So thank you, everybody. Hopes and Mike, Felipe, Aisha, Ty, Captain Timo. We had folks back at the beginning also that I've said hi to. Everybody, anybody might have been lurking in the background, just watching. That's Gleaser because he's playing his own stuff. And anything like that. Yeah, look at Alien Resources after you start the new month. It was 98. They gained another 20. Their alien resource level is 2 now. So yeah, they're gonna be working to be a little tougher, and we got to put a stop to it. So, oh yeah, you all couldn't see what I just looked at to verify those numbers. But thanks everybody. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. And if I don't say goodbye now, I'll keep rambling on and on and on. And nobody wants that. Ciao, everybody.